He has to say about Salesforce and Snowflake, two stocks that are standouts for the day for opposite reasons. If you take a look at what both stocks are doing, one great, one not so much. Jimmy, let's do Salesforce first, okay? The guidance was good, buyback was good. Obviously, the street likes it. You want to know why the Dow is up today in the face of what's going on elsewhere? Well, Salesforce. You sold it in February.
Sold it in February, about 8-9% below where it is right now. I mean, look, I want people to make money. When I sell a stock like Salesforce, I'm not hoping it goes down. I'm not selling it short. It is, however, now this ties directly to our earlier conversation. It is simply too expensive for me to own. Now, I hope that people who are in it, I hope you make a lot of money. But for me, I have to answer to any client, if it goes down from this price and at this multiple, which is now in the high 20s on a forward basis, if that goes down 10% and it's a mid-20s multiple, I have to answer clients, why did I buy this?
Maybe they're asking you, why did you buy it in the first place?
And that's a legitimate question, and it's not one that I'm really happy that I bought and then sold at a loss. So, I mean, look, why did I buy it in the first place? Because as a portfolio manager, I felt I should have something in what I consider hypergrowth. And I've sold all of my hypergrowth. I've sold PayPal, I've sold Twilio, I've sold Salesforce. I'm very happy right now, Scott, with what I own, but it is distinctly different from Salesforce. It is my stock summit picks, which are much cheaper and on average are up 25% this year.
All right, so, obviously Snowflake is going the other direction. Josh, I'd love your opinion of Snowflake. I think you owned it at one point. It's a very popular stock. It just brings to mind what's happening in the cloud, where cloud spending is, where revenue growth is in that particular part of the market. How do you view this?
No, actually, this is one of the few tech growth names I didn't lose money on. No position yet. But I listened to Brad Gerstner on this one, and I know he is still a very big fan of what their potential is. But like a lot of stocks in this space, the potential is not the thing that matters right now. What everyone's focused on is profitability metrics and how sustainable a high growth rate realistically can be in an environment where clearly enterprise spend for even technology companies, but for all companies, is going to remain challenged or muted at best. So it's not an area that I'm focused on. This stock's on the 52-week low list. It's not because it's not a good company or not an important technology. It's just not what's popping right now in the streets. So I'm not looking at it. I'm not following it. Well,
but you are playing the cloud in a sense. Just you're expressing your view in the cloud, so to speak, through Oracle. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So yes, and Oracle is a stock that is within 6 or 7% of an all-time high, and I think this is a stock that has really slept through a lot of the big bubble in valuations that we had in 2020, 2021 for these types of stocks. It just was not. It was not even on the map for the type of investors who were overpaying for cloud-related businesses. But people are waking up to the fact that Oracle has massive cloud wins. Obviously, TikTok is a very big example. But Oracle is rapidly gaining share in the space. They're doing it by aggressively pricing their service. That's fine. That's what they should do. But they're starting to get recognition for that. And it's still a cheap enough stock, even though it's been up, that I think it's still buyable at these levels. So I think there's going to be a technical breakout in Oracle. It'll take out $92, $93 a share and never look back. I don't know how long it'll take, but this stock is knocking on the door. So I don't view this as the same as trying to buy Snowflake here.